I just spent 100 days in one of Minecraft's hardest zombie apocalypse mod packs. This was way too difficult, and I think I died one too many times. Day 0 of this brand new zombie-infested world. I guess I think we shouldn't get background music in there, so should we just stick with the ambience? Oh, it's a bore! I ran off to find a base location as fast as possible. This mod pack was one of the hardest packs I've ever played. Zombies are stronger, don't burn in the day, and have the ability to break blocks. In this mod pack from hell, nowhere is safe. I ran around, got as much food as possible, and tried to find the safest place to reside for the night. The night came around, and in quick response, I put myself underground to cook my food, and to get some better stone tools. Mining a little bit more, I got myself some coal and iron. Little did I know, that iron would be the most iron I'd mine throughout the rest of the 100 days. By the morning of day 1, I got myself stone tools and a set of wooden armor. Scared to go up to the surface, rightfully so, I nearly died from my first zombie encounter, along with a creeper. After realizing the dangers of this insane mod pack, I made myself an iron sword for extra protection. Adventuring the landscape, I found myself a shipwreck that had a good portion of gold and iron, plus a singular diamond. If you're curious, the top left of the screen includes the day count and an outline of a player. This outline indicates my health and the health status of each limb. Adventuring further, I located a village that had more than enough food to last me the next few days. Nightfall came and I was forced into the village church by a horde of zombies. Necromancer, oh no, alright, gotta go. Successfully surviving the night. With some assistance from the iron golems, I was able to make myself some more food. And spontaneously combust. Finally retrieving my stuff late into day 2, I found myself a naturally generating tower, in which I'd call home for the following night. Moving on to day 3, I packed up shop and continued on my journey, discovering odd structures and traveling through biomes. Oh, and Herobrine, vibin'. What's bro doing? Oh my god! What the hell? God damn! After some altercations with Herobrine, I settled on a boat to finally find a spot to call home. And Space Invaders, my top 5 games. Yes, sir. I have. Oh, Mamma Mia! Pizzeria! What? After getting jump scared in the darkness of the night, I froze to death and died in one tick. I'm gonna start taking damage. Oh no! If I take one tick of damage, I'm just gonna fall over and die. What am I gonna do? What do I do? Oh shoot! Oh, dang it! Which carried on to day 4, where I managed to pick up my stuff, but later died in an even more inconvenient spot. On top of a tree, which puts us at day 8, about an hour and a half later, and no progress has been made. It wasn't until day 9 when I decided all my previous items were a loss, and began turning off in a new direction. Fast forward to day 11. Oh. Okay, day 13. Oh, no. Okay, what about day 14? Ah, that looks better. Day 14, I made my way up to a random sky island to discover that it was loaded with resources. This island had enough iron for a pickaxe, and 8 diamonds. By noon I'd hauled out the entire island, and was 8 diamonds richer. This island was actually quite safe, so I decided to spend the night while I debated a long-term base location. Waiting for the sun to rise, I decided to join MTV Cribs for a tour of my temporary base. Welcome to MTV Cribs, where we're vibing in a zombie apocalypse. Currently, we're starting inside because it's a little drizzle outside. So here we have the bathroom. Here we have the kitchen. Here we have the cabinet. If you go the triple airlock, we have the diving board, otherwise known as the fall to your death. And a little torch just to light it up a little bit more. If you get this house, just as a little accommodation, you also come with boat. Boat. Day 15, I jumped down to the beach, mined a large coconut tree, and used those blocks to get up to the second sky island. But of course, my luck ran ashore, as I fell off the bridge while making it. Finally making my way back, I ran out of blocks as I was just about 6 blocks away from the island. Suffering my way through the night, day 16's sun rose from the horizon, only to see me die continuously. Oh my god! I took a one-shot! What the hell? With the lack of my items, getting my stuff back from a zombie, let alone winning any fight with a zombie, became near impossible. Though with a spark of luck, a missionary killed a zombie wielding my items. That luck didn't last for long though, as I died not too long after. Day 17, I started the day fresh. Instead of running into the battle zone, I made my way to a wooden tower. There I made myself some food and some tools. Day 17 was the day I refined some issues with the mod pack, and swapped the world from a server to a single player world. From now on, the game will run smoother, and overall be a little bit easier. Moving into the evening, I managed to get my old items back, but since it was getting late, I decided to go back to the first island. Day 18 finally came, and similar to day 15, I jumped down and chopped down a large tree, using a few of my diamonds to make a diamond axe. A little tower later, and I finally made it to the second sky island. That only took me 3 days. Moving into the night, I extracted the minerals from the island, and made myself a diamond pike. This weapon would be one of the best decisions I'd make through the entire series. The pike has a very far attack range, which comes in useful for fighting off hordes of mobs. I also discovered that more than just the zombies can break blocks. Day 19, I got ready to leave the island. I also made myself a diamond chestplate. That wouldn't last for long. Throughout the day, I ran around to get as much food as possible, and returned to the tower as night came.
Splat! Oh! Oh, that's epic. That's so dope.
Even with the quote safety of the tower, the night didn't get any easier. With the mutant creeper lurking below me, it destroyed the floor of my tower, and dug a large hole in the earth below me. Day 20, I got to see the remains of my tower from the outside.
How? Just how? Ow! Oh no!
By the afternoon, I managed to get a new entrance and fix the floor of my tower. As night came, I used my short walkway as a killing platform for mobs. I also made an escape bridge across the river in case anything were to go wrong. And trust me, I don't think anything went right. Day 21, I made my way back to the village, which was actually pretty close to the tower. During my adventure, I got chased down by a possessed villager and got trapped on a small island around a cave. Not to worry though, Billy the Badger would go down in history and save me from this terrible scene.
Oh, I just killed the badger. No! Badger!
After my life had been saved, I discovered a new building that may have had promising loot. Though it was getting dark, so I decided to leave it for the night. Soon after I made it back to the tower, I made a quick memorial for my savior on day 21. Day 22, I had some issues with another missionary. Once that was sorted, I made myself a bucket for lava, and made my way back to that building I found the day before. Going into that building underground was one of the largest mistakes I've ever made in this series. I was stuck in that basement for about 3 days before we decided to use creative mode. There was a mutant zombie blocking my exit, and zombies in every corner just waiting for me to respawn. In total, I died 105 times in that basement. All because I decided to set my spawn point in the basement. That was bad. Day 25 marks the quarter completion for this challenge.
It's 20 minutes less than 100 days that I have. Okay, that is just not fair!
I took the day to wind down from the horror I just gone through. I had some troubles during the night, but nothing new. Day 26, I sought out to find a cave. And of course, it was difficult to make it out alive. I died as night fell, so my items were good as lost till morning came. Day 27 came and I managed to get a decent caving session done without dying. I managed to get a small amount of iron and lots of titanium, which would come in massive use later on. I broke servers as night was lurking, and of course I didn't make the journey home. Day 28 had a thunderstorm, so staying inside was a no-brainer. Luckily, I had no brain, so I took the chance to get my stuff back, and inevitably died along the way. Many times. On some miracle, I managed to get my items back before night fell on day 29. Day 30, I found a nice tower with lots of golden iron on the roof. Continuing, I found myself in the forest that held my first inventory of loot. I also had this very unfair death. Day 31, I got my stuff and made it back to the tree containing my old loot.
Oh, the old stuff. Oh, of course, I forgot it burned down too. Oh, what? Who dares? Please, please. I swear to God, that tree is cursed.
But I made it back there and actually got my items. Oh, right. Oh, okay, pause. I have no idea why I did this. So you know how I died with pretty good loot, like my diamond axe and stuff, right? Well, apparently I went back, got my older, worse items, and just left. I completely forgot about my first body, and never went back to get it. I just can't believe I did that. Anyway, Let's move on to day 33, where I had a few issues with the mobs, and raided the random structure in the tree line. Working into the night, I made my first bullet turret using my titanium. This turret automatically kills any mob that gets too close, and it's powered by iron and gold nuggets. Day 34, the mob numbers were still increasing and becoming a large nuisance. So I put myself in a hole to camp all of them. Now that the area was finally clear, I was able to place down my turret and load it up with a few nuggets. Waiting for night to come, I used the rest of my resources to make a second turret. This one I would place behind the tower. And as night fell, I got to see those things in action. Day 35, the first turret got destroyed by a mutant enderman. And that same enderman destroyed me as well. The rest of the day was spent gathering wood for my new fence project. After this, I wouldn't use the turrets, as the ammo they used was just too expensive. Days 36 to 37, it rained the whole time. And day 38, I just couldn't stop dying. It wasn't until day 39 when I actually started the fence project. This project was meant to be a test to see how well a single fence line would hold against the mobs. Long story short, it didn't last a single night. Day 40, I got to see the devastation of the fence after one night. I began digging out a 3-block wide moat that would later be filled with lava. There was a lava pit in the nearby village, but to my luck a raid started and completely blocked my ability to get lava. Day 41, I'm still struggling to survive the trip to the lava pool.
Oh my god, please!
But by noon I managed to get 2 buckets of lava and began working on the lava moat. The wood fences burned, of course, but I slowly started to replace those with stone walls. By about day 45 I had about half the lava moat complete, and by day 48 the moat was complete. I was just adding a few finishing touches. The moat worked better than expected, but it did have a few flaws. Proven by the night of 48, the thin wall between the lava and the nearby river was often broken, which casted the lava back to stone. This problem with the river would be a battle I would fight for the rest of this series. Day 50, now halfway through my mission, I began working on the secondary moat to my base.
Oh no, please, no! I just got so far!
The second moat was meant to be a backup, and actually worked out pretty well. It's simply a deep 1-block hole filled with lava around the inside of my main moat. Day 51, I decided I had enough of the hole that the mutant creepers created, so I used lava to cast cobblestone over the crater. Going into the night, the river continued to cause issues with the lava moat, as I almost died trying to destroy the cobblestone. Day 53, the previous night rained heavy damage to the moat, essentially making it inoperable. So I spent the rest of the day fixing that, and started the No Water project. The No Water project basically includes me putting wood under the water, and cobblestone on top. I did this because fish kept breaking holes in the wall, and turning my lava back into stone. And it would stop zombies from using fish to jump over the moat. No water means they can't do that. Day 55, I finally placed enough wood underwater to place my first buckets of lava on the river. I once again cleared the cobble that was created by the lava, and used the excess cobble to fix the walls.
I was just chilling on the couch and freaking, who said, somebody tell me why. I just died. I just fell over and died.
Days 56 to 57 was spent adding more wood to the No Water project, and day 58 I mostly completed filling the hole in the center, and fixed up some fish holes that were in the river. Through the night I mined the secondary moat, and on day 59 I went back to collecting wood. Using the wood, I replaced some of the destroyed trapdoors along the moat. Day 60 is where everything started to fall apart. Let me bring you to speed. By digging this trench around my base, I got into range of zombies in a large cave underground. Once they set their sights on me, there was no stopping them. You can see them on the minimap, slowly digging a tunnel towards me. Obviously, I died from this.
Oh, mamma mia, pizzeria! Oh, you but bruh.
Death was nothing new to me, but something happened that wasn't supposed to. The zombies broke my grave and let my items despawn. After I was done explaining my broken leg story, I finally noticed my grave was gone, and my items were a mere memory. I was back to nothing. Square one. No name Grae without a weapon to his name.
Bruh, bro knocked me off. And there's a brute there. Or a bruzzler. A boozler? A geezler. Bruh.
I spent days 61 to 64 running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
Wait, let him blow up. Let him blow up. Let him blow! Please? There we go.
Oh! Until I ended stream for the day. Between streams, my Discord server decided that I could go back and cheat back in my items. Luckily, I just opened my inventory before dying, so I got exactly what I had before. I also took the time to alter the mod pack a little bit. Zombies will now actually not break graves, since they weren't supposed to before. plus a few other fixes to broken mods. Day 65.
Ow! What?
The first thing I did was patch up the cave to the best of my abilities. Next I started construction on the wall. The no water project wasn't moving fast enough, and zombies were still able to jump over the moat using the water. So in retaliation, I made a large cobblestone wall to keep them out. Day 66, I wandered back to the village only to be met with a raid, and a Ravager. Days 67 to 70,
Oh my god!
after a few jump scares, I mainly worked on the second moat. Basically what I did with this moat was I dug underneath my lava, then broke the blocks holding it up, causing the lava to flow down and make an underground wall of lava. Day 70 to 71 I gathered more wood, built more on the no water project, and built up the wall around the moat. Day 72 I had an interesting interaction with the crawler zombie, and gathered some more wood. Through the night I used the wood to build up the main wall, but of course that wasn't gonna go very easily.
It really does not need to be this high. So, oh! What you got? Oh no.
I died, lost my grave outside the moat, and got scammed by a crawler zombie.
Oh, right there. No, absolutely not.
Day 73. I retrieved my items and got back to working on the wall, and managed to finish the whole thing by nightfall. Now that the inside of my base was fully secure, I could finally walk outside my house during the night. Day 74, my Twitch chat persuaded me to traverse the cave that the zombies came from. You can see on the minimap that it is quite large, so the decision to go in was pretty easy. But what wasn't easy though, was surviving once that cave was open.
Oh no. Oh, oh my god! I found the mobs!
The entrance to the cave was filled with a wall of graves, from back when I was testing zombies breaking graves. And really, I didn't care to remove them. Obviously I died pretty fast, so before night fell I decided to grab some more lava from the village to help remove the zombies. Day 75, I discovered that the wall was on fire. Luckily I caught it right away, so the fire was put out before there was any serious damage. After that was sorted, I made my way back to the cave to die many times. If you couldn't tell already, going into that cave was a massive mistake. Day 76, the zombies managed to make their way out of the cave and into the base. But the feeling of punching zombies with my fists while staying 3 blocks above was all too similar. Adventuring into this cave was simply too difficult. Every time I managed to get into the open cave, a new wave of zombies would find me. I did manage to get into the cave and place a number of torches, but a crawler zombie found me and took away my ability to live. As if things couldn't get any worse, the hordes began to arrive. The moat managed to deal with most of the hordes, but the zombie pigmen would quickly become an issue. Day 77, I utilized running to the village and back to despawn the zombies. I also lost my mind a little bit.
Bruh! What? How is this fair? This is what? I cannot beat this. This is not even content at this point. This is just suffering. Please. Okay, I'm so done. I'm done. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You are out of this world, my man. Crawler zombie. Alarm normal spawning. Off. Die. You're done. You're done, idiot.
As the next horde came as night fell, I discovered my base was not fit for the devastation that the hordes would bring. Zombies still managed to use the water to launch up to my living area, and kill me with no quarter. Day 78, I got my stuff back from the caves, with a little struggle, and decided to block off the cave and focus more on defending the base. For the rest of the evening, I gathered more wood and began repairing the water dam. As the hordes began to come every night, I was only able to make progress during the day. The nights mainly consisted of staying in the house and trying not to die from tridents. Day 79 to 80, determined to survive at night, I upgraded the protection of the base, and repaired the heavy damage that came to the lava modes. I didn't manage to fully repair it by nightfall, but it was good enough for now. It wasn't until day 81 when I had an idea that would save me hundreds of deaths. In the low corner of the moat were all of the lava flows. I decided to dig a deep tunnel to funnel all of the lava resistant mobs down. At this point in the 100 days, zombies had about 3 times more health and an ungodly strength multiplier. A standard zombie would have about 60 hit points, and would nearly one-shot me. Any armor that I would wear would break within a day. For the mass amount of mobs from the hordes, I managed to get a diamond pickaxe drop from a zombie, which helped wonders. Day 82, the night proved I needed to put a lot more work into the pit. Regardless, I repaired the lava, and began to work on repairing the no water project. I had to remove the top layer of lava, and replace the wood underneath.
Wow, you are so funny. Nobody likes you.
based on where I was in the base determined where the hordes would spawn. So every night I had to return to the corner to direct the horde into the pit. During the night I made a short plank directly above the pit, which worked pretty well. Day 84, finally surviving a full day, I had to trap doors to the entrance of the pit, and make lava flow 1 block forward to cover the trap doors. It was all but the same until day 88, where I managed to find some sand to smelt. After some quick moat repairs, I finally made my own glass lookout box directly above the pit. And after I made that glass box, everything ran pretty smoothly. The next 12 days were a rinse and repeat. Stay in the glass box overnight, and make repairs in the morning. A few funny moments happened though, so I'll run the last 12 days as a montage while I do this outro. Also, make sure to wait till the end for the statistics, like how many times I died and which zombie killed me the most. Before I get into this outro, I just want to give a big thanks to my sponsor, you. Without the help and support from all of you, this video wouldn't have been possible. If you like this video as well, please make sure to show some love. Hit that like button down below. It'll be hard for me to do this again, but if we hit 1,000 likes on this video, I will do 200 days in a zombie apocalypse. This entire video was streamed live on my Twitch. The link to follow is down below, along with my Discord server and everything else. All of the VODs are available in a playlist on this channel. The link will also be down below. Anyways, that's about all for me. Once again, I thank all of you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.